right. Let's see some things here. I'm hoping my bitrate's good. If it starts having problems, then worst comes to worst, I'll have to like uncheck certain things and recheck it back. Worst comes to worst, actually, I might go ahead and put it down. Hold on, let me check something. How this looks. Yes. Okay, I think that's decent. If anything, if we have some problems, then it'll be like, of course, that. But yeah. All right. Let's see, what's good, Roland? How you doing? Try and get up real quick. Kind of came out of nowhere, so I don't expect a lot of people to like show up really, not early. See what we got here. Make sure everything's pretty decent. For global release, your videos have been very helpful. Thank you. Hey, no problem. Do you know if it's possible to re-roll in the game? How long does it take? If so, I know it is possible. I just don't remember how long it really takes. If I'm right, it's maybe like 10 to 15 minutes. If I'm correct, it might be a little bit shorter than that because I don't think it took way like really too long at all, especially if you got like the rewards and stuff like that. So shouldn't take you too long because they kind of have you summon pretty quickly. Get everything prepped. Still prepping. Hey, what's good, Mickey? Hey man, we're only 1 week away. Let's go. Balance, what's good? Damien, welcome, welcome. No problem, fam. What if I want to reroll on the limited banner? Yeah, no, that's still, you still have time. It shouldn't take you long, like 10 to 15 minutes. Because if they're giving, I know for us though, we started with like 2 limited pools or 2 limited multis. I don't know if you guys are starting with 2 limited multis. I think they're giving y'all standard multis and like limited weapon pools, while we didn't get any weapon pools. We just got like the standard multis and limited multis. So like it's gonna be kind of different. It's weird. Uncle Warp, what's good? Is it worth spending in the in for the game and global launch? I say it is. On my global account, I won't be, at least right off bat. I'll be trying to play at least free to play ish. So, but I say it's worth it. Let's see, hold on. Let me make sure I have everything set up. Boom. Okay, there we go. I think that's everything we got there. What's good, Glotz? How you doing, Bat? How you doing, Loki? All right, so I think we're all ready to go. I'm trying to keep a hardcore eye on my bitrate because I remember the last time we streamed, my bitrate was like all over the place. So I'm trying to see if I fix that. I might have to like mess with some crap and you know. Will you live stream for global launch? I'll definitely try. Where's my phone case? Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 sec. Guess I'll just go into a fight or something. That's good. Oh, okay. Or kill it. Hold on. See if I can find my phone holder. All right. Cool. Now I have another way to kind of see what's going on. Cool. Phone here at this point in time, because then I can actually see the chat a little bit better. The sidelines here, just in case I have to keep my eye out on my bitrate. Also, let me know if anything happens. Like if we have hardcore drops for a long period of time, let me know. So I'll try to see if I can fix that. Playing some Raito remasters. I'm doing good too as well, and awesome. I know a lot of people ended up getting that game recently. I need to play catch up on Tartarus. Last update, I didn't do as much of it as I should have. I kind of got far behind, but I was trying to record as many videos as possible. That junk was taking up all the time. All right. Put this right there. I'm able to see everything perfectly. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving Akihiko. Like, he's fun. And I don't even have him built yet. Like, I'm just doing Tartarus with him, and he's just a blast to use. Yeah. Hey, what's good, earphone? I got like a lot of catching up to do. Like we got to finish all of Yukari stuff, then we have to actually get started on his, which is the first time I've actually done that with an update where I got to a point where I was busy, where I did not want to go ahead and just do anything. What's good, Lesser? How you doing, bro? I'm opening P5X. But you gotta study your phone, bro. You gotta study, remember. Homie said it doesn't matter. Oh, nah. Hey, like, thanks for the content. I'll watch the unit reviews when they get released. All right, no problem. Got 2 more dropping today, so look forward to those 2 as well. Oh yeah, no, I pre-recorded a lot of videos, and thing is, I'm still not done. That's the worst part. Like, because I have a lot of things that like kind of going on at the moment. So I'm over here pre-recording videos just in case I won't be able to upload certain days. Hopefully I'll be able to stream on like the global release, because that's where everyone's gonna have a ton of questions. A lot of people are gonna show up. Like, that's really what I'm gonna try and like be there for. Hopefully I can be there for it though. See, I could go either way for this. I kind of just want to have the Dawn fragments, because at the end of the day, I am getting stronger by having that. Is the TWKR game 70 gigabytes as well? Yes, it is. It's like 70 or 60 gigs, right? Difficulty 7? No, fam, I'm behind your phone. Like, I'm behind. I don't have any of the Seeds characters should I pull for Akihiko. I mean, it's kind of up to you point. I feel like he can be ran without any of the Seeds characters. Did you finish difficulty 6? No, I got close to finishing difficulty 6, then I stopped. No, I got to the end of difficulty 5. I was about to start 6. And then I stopped that run. Let's see what else. There. I have to play so much catch up with this one. My God, you are very behind. Yeah, I am. I'm extremely behind. Like when I say Yukari's update, I was on the game. I was doing crap. I just was not doing Tartarus. Tartarus was not on my like full memo. So today is like me catching up in Tartarus, pretty much. Run him with Cord and some other person. I mean, you can run him with Cord, yeah. It's gonna be like Turbo, most likely, that you're gonna be running with him as well. Studied the past 2 weeks. Fam, I have been like legitimately doing life as well as Crystal of Atlan while trying to chill and record 3 videos a day. I don't know what you want to hear. Yeah, I guess you could use Cord then at that point. Not to mention I gotta make infographics by myself too. Like, yeah, I think 12 per day. Yeah, I did do 12 that day. Yeah, I won't even lie. Like, I still gotta do the what's it called, the build guides. I completed the Joker build guide, so that'll be out on day 1. Two games you've been waiting for on the 26th, not there. I feel that. Been playing ZZZ. I thought about getting back into ZZZ and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I have so much going on with this game, and then of course Crystal of Atlan takes a lot of time for me too, because I love MMOs. Plus 160. Yeah, no, I was kind of gonna do that anyways. Favorite girl in P5X? Phoebe, my bartender. I love her. She's great. I don't know. Was good, Larmeet. Lavni, not Lar. Lavni. Dyslexic for a second. Gosh. Wait, so you would be hyped to see a summer version of her? Oh yeah, very much so. If there was a summer version of her, oh, that would be a great time. Thing is, should I go for A2? I mean, that's you. Right now, you're kind of getting a little greedy with it, because at the end of the day, you got to realize your phone. You've been having some crazy luck, my friend. You don't spend that much, bro. We got a bunch of banners coming back to back. Do you think summer units released on August for global? I think they're going to be released sooner than you think. If I'm being dead honest, it would not surprise me if they release them like next month. Just basing on how you guys are, like what we've seen from teasers, I'm pretty positive they're going to be way closer than you think. It's too early. It depends. It really depends, because they keep teasing summer for you guys. It is very early, sure, but like they are teasing y'all a lot. Mm-hmm. 120. And I'll go ahead and do this because why not? I'm assuming global banners may follow a different release order. It's kind of typical global to be behind. Yes, y'all are going to be behind, but they did say that they're not going to be what is it called, rushing whatsoever. So if anyone's worried about what's called them rushing, they're not planning. Inside of one of the dev notes, they said they're not planning on trying to catch up. Y'all are just gonna have a different, like, what's it called, different release order probably. It's gonna be interesting, which is why I'm saying like the summer characters might be closer than you think. The fact that they keep like showing snippets of the summer little trailer and stuff like that, or some of the summer clothes or summer outfits and stuff like that, it just tells me that y'all are probably closer to summer characters than you think. Will I be starting over or playing both versions? I'll be playing both versions. TW will always be my free to play. I mean, my main one. So like I use my cash on there, but global is going to be my free to play account. Earphone though, I did think about getting Akihiko A6 though. I'm thinking about it. I'm tempted. Da, 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 da. The A6 a character? I actually don't know. For me, it doesn't do more than 200 to like 300 or 200 to 400 for me, and that's only because like I'm crazy lucky. For most other people, it's probably more than that. I would like to say 500, 600. Here's the thing, Lovneat. When it comes down to meta, don't worry about meta in this game. The only thing that is meta chasing is SOS. Let's be honest, because guilds you don't get good enough prizes for. So it's not even, that's not even a freaking thought process in this. If anything, the only thing most people are like thinking about is SOS, which is the ranking mode. That mode, even just thinking about it, it isn't worth chasing. It's not. It's just not worth it. Like, what do you get out of the mode? Okay, some gems that is equalized at a certain point. I can actually show the gems as well, so you can see the equalization of all the gems. Okay, some extra coins, maybe 100, 200 more than normal people. And then the other part is like, okay, a badge, which is just bragging rights. Like, you really, at the end of the day, and including the #1 player who's also inside Discord, Discord that I have as well. They even say it's just bragging rights. Yeah, like having certain characters will help you, but of course strategy is going to trump anything to some extent. Yeah, it's SOS is literally proving I'm better than you, bragging rights. That like that's it. Like it just shows the no lives. Other than that, it's not really worth doing. Da, 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 da. Yeah, no, there's not really. I can show you guys after I'm done with this Tartarus run what's the whole like ranking mode. I'm promising you guys, it's not what y'all think it is. It's quite literally just what's it called? Oh, I got bragging rights. I score higher than you. I use more money. Cool. Like you don't get anything out of it, like a whole multi or anything. You don't get anything like that. It's just purely for just flexing. Gonna show us around 30 45 minutes later. Yeah, I will. 45 minutes later, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You still gonna at least see. Kind of hope they optimize the interaction with Tartarus. It looks like it doesn't break when you smash. Yeah, that's always with what's it called, Wonder. Whenever he's slashing things, they don't look like they break automatically. It's weird. Tartarus mode permanent or time limited? It's permanent. It'll probably be a while till you guys get it, but like, yeah. Also, I know someone said something earlier about the music. Hold on. I think Blade DC. Question: does this game have original soundtrack or all these tracks from P5? It does have original soundtrack. I need inactive characters, so. Yeah, like I'll say it like this, right? And Earphone can tell me if I'm wrong about it, because Earphone has been playing day one like I have. When it comes down to meta units, it's quite literally, oh, I have next big thing, cool, right? But they don't keep you back in the content. Like, due to not having this character, you're not far behind in content or anything like that. You're not gated from content. You're like, that doesn't happen. You're fine. Like, you can miss a meta unit and just be perfectly fine. Sure, it's some power that you would like to have, but like, it's not gonna hurt you any. Like, you'll still be able to like do everything. Blade, would you say your game crashes a lot? It only crashes a lot if I have the translator in, because the translator is editing the file. That's usually why it crashes so often. It's because of the translator. For example, as a guy who writes Guild Boss stuff, I can tell that Guild Boss is not worth. Yeah, like even Guild Boss is competitive to a degree, but not really, because you don't get good guild rewards. Like, it's not like, oh, I get a bunch of gems for this, or we get like a guild buff because we're the top guild here. No, you don't get any of that. It's just you get yourself a frame and a pretty medal that says, hey, I'm pretty for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's it. Like, I'm part of special guild for 3 weeks. Awesome. Cool. It's just one of those things. Yeah. That like I'll always have a video out saying, hey, these characters are probably must summons, or either you might want to get these characters, stuff like that. I'll have those videos out. But like this game, you don't have to chase meta. You genuinely don't. And I know a lot of people may not believe me when I say that, or they might be like, nah, it's just because he does content on P5X, so obviously he's trying to make it look good. I'll be honest with you. As much as I love Persona, and I swear to God, if you just crash my junk, it crashed, of course. All right, I'll open it back up in a second. Hold on. But people will be like, nah, it's because he covers P5X and everything. I'm like, no, that's not the case. Because if anything, I would be harsher on the game for that, because there is problems with this game. I will gladly tell you. If you want to hear the problems with this game, I will gladly tell you that. There are some gripes I have, but they're not huge problems. They're nothing like that, oh no, the game's gonna fail because of it or anything like that. So I don't ever mention. That's the issue. As much as I love Persona, game crashes. I hate this game. That's my biggest problem, Act 1. Bro, it was good, Bulky. I saw you say hello. But yeah, no, Act 1 was probably like the first problem, but then they cleaned up their act afterwards. Like Act 2, Act 3 was good. Like they've been absolutely amazing. Well, at least the story. That's my biggest problem, is lack of 4 stars. Okay, so since we're on the pros and cons of the game right now, once again, I'm very critical over this game because Persona. I love Persona, and if I'm gonna try and get people into it, I gotta tell people the whole truth when it does come down to it, right? So hopefully this comes up in a second, because dang, it's taking longer than normal. I think it's probably because the update, there it is, took it long. But it's because quite literally one of the problems with this game is 4 stars. I like 4 stars, I'm happy with it, but we don't have enough. Like, we got a new 4-star at Palace 2, I think it was, which was with Bino. Really good 4-star, absolutely amazing. We got a new 4-star at Palace 4, literally 2 palaces later, which is nice. Cool. And then, oh wait, in Palace 3, we also had Rico. So never mind, that's 3 4-stars. But that is only 3 new 4-stars out of the major amount of 5 stars, right? Now, of course, some people are going to be like, wait, Blade, but you can get the 5 stars really easy, or like you're able to get these 5 stars you were saying. Yes, there are a lot of 5 stars, and most free-to-plays do have majority of them. But I feel like it would still be nice to include 4 stars into the mix, because they're less expensive. You can probably move them around a lot more. Take characters like Leon, who's a 4-star. That character has been a 4-star since the beginning of the game, and with his usability, he can go into pretty much any DPS team. If it needs crit, if you need crit damage, he can go in. Luce, who recently came out, he can pretty much go in any team too. If you need some EHR, you need some attack, heck, you need a little bit of debuffs, heck, he's there. He can go in those teams, and that is what's good about them. 4 stars are more movable. They're more able to like acclimate to what you're doing. I kind of like that, but we don't have many of them. So that's like one thing that I hate that actually is a con to this game. Number 2, the other thing that I hate is lack of difficulty. I'll be honest. Now, of course, some of you guys might be like, you got A6s. I'm talking about even without using A6s. There are certain things that I feel like the reasoning why the game isn't too hard is quite literally just that lack of difficulty. We don't have uses for defenders, for example, or uses for healers majority of the time, because the content isn't crazy difficult. There's only certain areas that are crazy difficult. Like, I think it's the continuous rounds in guild boss type deal, where you just have to survive and get as much damage as possible. You need a healer for that, or you need some sustainability for that, because you're going to end up dying. Or SOS, you might need a healer every so often, or a sustain every so often. But outside of those two, you can normally just run it down mid. Like, You don't gotta do anything else. Does this game have HP inflation in game just like HSR? I wouldn't say so, no. You're gonna find like crazy HP amount inside of Tartarus, but that's because Tartarus is just Tartarus. Tartarus being difficult, winning healer and defense work well in there. The deal with Tartarus is roguelike and an RNG. Tartarus is roguelike and RNG. So I don't qualify that because these aren't your characters. These are characters that you're able to pick up. What I'm talking about is something like game modes that you use your particular characters that you own that need healers and defenders. There aren't many of them at all, and they don't really exist. Okay. Really curious if the Palace 3 will be on game release. Yeah, I'm curious about that too, to be honest. I don't think they will have it on game release, but it would be cool to see. I think they're only gonna have you guys Palace 2 and then slowly ease you out into Palace 3. Let's see. This character is 5-star after this update, I think. Yeah, they are a 5-star single target curse character. They didn't show Palace 3 in the trailer, so I doubt it. It's gonna be the end of Palace 2. What's my wonders personas for Akihiko? It's just the basic little rundown personas. Nothing too crazy currently. Oh wait, actually, whoa, I'm running the wrong personas. Hold on. Should be running U2 minimum. And then, you know, who else do I want to run with you guys? I technically can use like one of these guys, but I'm gonna just use these two, and why not just toss in Vishnu randomly. I also need to change my weapon. By the way, Thor is with Akihiko. Oh, for once the actual team that the devs gave us was correct. We actually utilized Thor. We actually utilized Thor for once. Hold on. I have a reason to build this. Hold on. Increases crit damage. Oh yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. I think they changed it. They had to, because I know he didn't do that before. If I'm right, he has some type of defensive capability. I mean, I'll take it. I ain't gonna complain. That's a freebie. That's easy eats. I have a reason to build this persona now. I swear, if you crashed again just now, we're gonna have such a problem. That's the second time today. Okay, it's never happened that quick. It's never happened that quick. I might actually take the translator out. That is crazy. The translator crashed the game that fast. It's never happened that fast, dog. I'm tempted to just take it out. I might do it. Like, if we crash one more time, then I'm taking out the translator, because I don't like waiting. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Heck, I want to say I haven't crashed in like at least a good 3 to 4 days. 6 more days into that Max Joker giveaway. I don't know where you pulling that out of, but it ain't coming for me. Max Joker giveaway? Yeah, nah, ain't happening, bro. What's good, villain? Oh wait, whoa, hold on. Villainous. Oh gosh, I'm actually dying trying to say that. I'm just say villain for now. I was like, wait a minute, words do not compute. Oh. Earphone, I'm gonna say this right now, bro. I'm gonna say it right now. If you can't get any other upcoming characters, I don't want to hear any complaining in the Discord. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I don't want to hear no complaining. I don't want to hear none of that. Cause I told you, you already got the A1. Man, I'm skipping the next one. I'm just talking about it in general, bro. Like, cause you being really ballsy right now. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Did I hear that his name is canon name is Nagisa? Yes, I did. This man Earphone been over here like, oh, another one doesn't hurt. You got the most important, like the most important dupe, dude. Man said, nah, I'm gonna keep going. Man said, whoa, nothing. Homie, you really trying to get that crap, bro? No, man. You know what? Screw it. Give me this. Oh, nah. Let's see what we got here. My whole deal with this is I'm just trying to get past it. The quicker I get done with this, then I can start moving on to the next difficulty. Bi-weekly if I really want to for that character. All I'm saying, bro, I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna just say it that way. I don't want to hear it if something happened. So I'm gonna clown you. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna clown you the entire time in Discord. What's good, Makoto? Been watching my videos on and off since I started KRDW. Oh my geez. That's been a while now. Nice to see you back. Welcome, welcome. Can you tell me the use of party in P5X? Yes, I can actually. Are you talking about the ones for Makoto's actual 30, or are you talking about the actual persona themselves? Thought it would never reach global. Yeah, a lot of people were scared it would never come to global. If you just mean the okay, the actual personas. Okay, all right. So wait a minute, let me help you out, because I have to go double check with that. Make sure I got my ducks in a row here. Let's see if we got. Here it is here. So Pavarti is more of the healing persona still in here, but the issue with Pavarti is like we don't really have a use for healers really, and even as the element that she is, which is Psy, she's just not too helpful in that regard. I think you'd probably just end up using her if you need like defensive capabilities, but that's about it. You've never used that persona as well inside of here. I mean, this one we do use recently. I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong about this, Earphone. I'm unsure if I am wrong about this, but the second one also, Lav, thank you, by the way. I meant to say thank you first before I answered the question, but yeah, thank you for the super chat, by the way. But when it comes down to like the second persona that you mentioned, I can never say the name right, so I don't want to butcher it again. That persona we use for the ice team to some degree because they are helpful. They have a healing effect, which is kind of nice, but really it's not too good because once again, healers in this game is kind of meh. Like they're all right, but they're really not useful. The only reason that I would see you using this one is just like I said for the other one, defensive capabilities and damage dealt, because this one is going to help your at least ice team that's mainly a defensive related ice team deal a little bit more damage, while at least you have that healing if you do need that. But like normally it's like you're not going to need it too often. You never used it? Okay, I've used it a few times. It's only been with Ice Mont's team, so like it's rare if I do use it, but like that's about it. We have to wait. Mitsuru, yeah, Mitsuru probably might make some use of those, but like right now kind of in a interesting spot. Now I do hope like nothing's lagging and stuff. Let me double check the bitrate. Okay, so no, I haven't seen, okay, no bitrate drops yet. Now I don't want to jinx it, so I'm gonna say yet. Oh my god, this is the first time my wheel's been like this low this quick. I'm actually kind of scared. I'm actually really scared because you know what, I might just dip out of this one because I don't have enough yeah, I don't really want to risk that, so I actually found fortune is wild. The one time I'm not going for fortune is the time I find fortune. See what P4 background music was playing currently. I can go ahead and double check. Hold on, let me help you out real quick. I'm right, that was Signs of Love, right? Yeah, it was Signs of Love. And OFA, hey, welcome to the stream and thank you for the niceness. Thank you. Is Lord Shiva's role limited to only side team, or can he be used in other teams as well? Shiva's usually limited to a side team, but I think there has been one time I've used them out of the side team, but like I'm pretty positive Shiva's like limited to Zai. Global P5X cook. Okay, since I'm streaming, I can actually say this verbally. With the guaranteed banner gone, it is not the end of the world. I'm gonna straight up be honest with you. The guaranteed banner was nice to have, but even on my alts, I only do the 50-50 banner. I don't care for the guaranteed banner. If my luck is that terrible, if I believe my luck is that terrible and I really want that unit, that's where the guaranteed banner came in handy. But normally the 50-50 is where I thrive, because you have, I think it's a 0.2 rate. I think it's a 0.2 rate to pull the 5-star character on the guarantee banner, and then it's a 0.8 rate on the 50-50 banner. I would rather stick with the 50-50 banner that has the lower pity than rather go to 110 and I have a 0.2 rate to get it early. That's just me. That's just how I see it as, because really at the end of the day, even if you lose, the getting standard characters are actually worth it on this game because they're actually meta. A couple of the standard characters are actually really meta, so like I'd rather get them anyways. But that's just me. I feel like everyone's overreacting about the guarantee banner currently, because it's just like, oh, I can't get that guaranteed character now. I'm like, okay, I will agree with you. If you just wanted that specific character and you really want that character that badly, then sure. I can see that being that's probably a huge like thing that's for you, right? But in terms of just summoning in general, I would think you want to go for the 50-50 anyways. Granted, we don't know if the banner's just going to be gone forever, or if like what's it called, if the banner will get added in later on. They may add in the 110 banner later on, but I just say don't get your hopes up, because at the end of the day, you know, you never know what the company wants to decide to do. It won't do standard character banners anymore, so global will be less fault. No, they're still doing standard character. The global already said, the devs already said they have no intention of trying to play catch up. They have no intention on doing that. And I think you guys should enjoy that, because trying to speed run upwards, that's where you guys are going to get hurt. If y'all want them to speed up, you're going to be in trouble, because you're going to be summoning a lot more than you think. There are certain characters I will say, hey, you might want to summon for this just because they are really good. They rule for a few patches and they're the main element for a long time. There are characters that are like that. So like, if they're speeding through them, you guys are going to be overloaded so much. Banners for TW and KR was every 2 weeks, which is another reason why I'm saying you guys should enjoy this. We were getting banners every 2 weeks, meaning you had to pray you can get that character within the 2 weeks before the next banner popped up, right? That was stressful. Now it's every 3 weeks, right? That's a little bit better. You guys have a full month by the look of it. It's like, I think you guys have, it said 40 days, but I'm pretty positive they say you guys are gonna have a month coming. So yeah, I would suggest you guys to enjoy that. The thing is that we do know is there's going to usually be 2 banners out at a time. So you're still going to get, of course, your patches every 2 weeks, but the banners themselves are going to be a little bit longer than 2 weeks. So no matter what, you'll have longer banners, but your patches will have 2 weeks. So you're technically getting more rewards for each patch, just to still decide if you're going to summon on those said characters or that said character. Dang, 16 million, holy Christ. Yo, Akihiko out here putting in damage. Holy crap. Let's see. Let's see. The 100% banner is still mathematically better. Free to plays though, it's a big loss that we're following on other version timelines. Okay, Ego board. I will say this: it is mathematically better, sure, but the likelihood of most people hitting 80 pity twice, unless you're just that unlucky, it doesn't happen that often. I can guarantee, say, like for me, I think I've only hit 80 pity maybe 2-3 times in this entire game, and it's been an entire year. I've never had to hit pity like that. Most folks get their characters between 60 through 70, and if they don't get the character, then there is some luck out there that some people just be able to get that character early. Like, yeah, cough cough, my friend did that while going for A6 Mon. Like, and I'm promising you, someone who's been playing TW for ages, they could come and fact check me right now, and I will tell you that majority still enjoy. Yeah, no, he hit all the hard pities. I remember your guy, but majority of them, they still summon on the 50-50. There are people who summon on the guaranteed because, hey, you get enough to summon on guaranteed, and they just care about those characters. But you know, yeah, and soft pity for the what's it called, 80 banner is at 70. Soft pity is also at 70 for the 110 banner, but the issue is the percentage of soft pity goes up even slower than compared to the 80 banner. It's crazy because, like, I feel like a lot of people, is mainly the people like who haven't played the game, who are making it like way bigger than it is with the whole 100% banner gone, right? A lot of folks are making it out to be like, crap, this is now gone, well, something huge has happened. This is crazy. I'm gonna be dead honest with y'all. It is not. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Anyone who's watched me for a long period of time, it's rare. It's rare. Like when you're like getting cooked that hard, it's crazy. Now I'm not saying there aren't people that get cooked on all the banners like that. There are people who do get cooked, but I ain't gonna lie. It's rare. It's rare. If you are, I'm gonna say it like this: if you are not summoning on standard characters, because this is where people get it twisted, right? Why people complain about the guarantee banner so much is because those are the same people who are either going for dupes on characters or who are going for like every freaking banner, such as like the standard banners. If you're going for all the limited banners but you don't summon on the standards, you should have more than enough. If you're going for dupes, that's where things get hard, because going for dupes, you cooking yourself. You're literally getting yourself cooked just for free. I will probably A6 every banner. Bro, you trying to share? Yeah, no. The thing is, okay, if you're a free to play, the first thing, if you're a free to play, the guarantee banner was better to just get the A0. If you're in, and as well as the A1 to some degree. Though, the reason why I'd say free to plays should kind of enjoy the 50-50 to some extent, there's a lot of, what is it called? Standard units in this game, and they're all good. There are a lot of characters in this game. It would technically be nice to just get them both out the way. I'm not gonna lie to you. The only time where I say like, if it's bad for you is if it's a character you truly want. That's where that whole thing comes in. But at that point in time, if it's a character that you truly want, I pray you've been saving properly and not doing the dumb thing that some people do. And they just decide, I'm gonna pull on every single banner just to pull on every single banner. That's not how any gachas work. You always save for the character that you want. Like, you don't want to just like, okay, I'm gonna pull on these banners, just pull on these banners. The whole aspect of people building pity too. Don't do that, because the second, actually, you can do what you want. I'm not your mother, but like doing that is kind of excuse at the end of the day, because what happens, you do the pity, right? And you win it. And it wasn't the character that you really wanted. Now you back on 50-50 again. Or like it was a character that you wanted, you built pity, you lost it. Okay, you can at least get the character again because you saved up enough pool, right? Hey, what's good, Smoker? Glad to have you here. Imagine not pulling on a standard, then the limited comes out, you lose 50-50 and get that standard from the banner. Yeah, no, that has happened to me before. Do you think that I'll be cooked if I start a no summon challenge account in this game? To be honest, it's possible. Just like, I would say at least do your 30 banner summons, right? Like do the free, like the little 30 banner summon. Other than that, yeah. All right, Joker, I'll catch you later. What's good, Adam? I'm a Dokkan player, another gacha game where I love to single summon. And a free-to-play guy single summon in this game too. Yeah, you can single summon. It's possible. I've singled a few characters, especially a few limited characters. Riot's Priestess and Tartarus. Yeah, no, it's possible to single summon. I've done a couple single summons where I just got the character. I think I single summoned Yukari. No, it was first multi Yukari, last one. But yeah, no, Ego Borg, I feel how you feel there. Like, yeah, they put, like, for example, with the current junk right now, right, with freaking P3R, it's been a devious run. Like, we had Anniversary, which was Anj, then you had immediately Makoto, then we had Yukari, which luckily Yukari was technically a skip, but if you liked her, you would pull for her big time because she is very helpful. But like, you had Yukari, then they gave us Akihiko. Like, it's crazy. Let's see. You recommend an on team on early game? Is that team really good? Yes, it is really good. It helps cheap out because DOT can cheap out a lot of things early game. So I mean, like, it's really nice. Though of course, if you don't got enough for it, if you don't want to go for on, that's perfectly fine. There are other teams, which I'll be updating my team, like free-to-play team guide soon. Why Phantom Thieves don't exist, but you use their cognitive version, which means the masses acknowledge them. Well, no, not really. The only one who acknowledges them is what's it called? What's it called? The only one who acknowledges them is Wonder and Merope. That's the only reason why Wonder can utilize them. They just genuinely don't exist. Not right now. Of course, that ties into yeah, and Lefel, but that ties more into the Crossfade little story that they have. So it's weird. You have to like actually read that up as well. I don't want to spoil that because Crossfade, as boring as it is to do, because you're technically traveling through the old palaces, the story is different, and it does actually start to be very interesting by the end of it. So you definitely want to pay attention to it. Did the adventure log come out in 1.0 with free 5-star? Yes, that did. That came out in 1.0. What's up with the timer on the right? That's the time until we lose. It's something that they recently added for this, and I don't understand why. It actually makes me so freaking sad. I think it's specifically for the priestess too. That's the worst part. Kind of the reason I should be utilizing Mesa for this, but I'm being hard-headed and I want to use Akihiko. Like, I'm being really hard-headed and I just want to use Akihiko. So like, yeah, priestess's gimmick. It's literally just you insta lose. I really should just be using Mesa, but I don't want to. I want to use Akihiko. Like, I've been excited to use this character and I really do enjoy him. Do you need to build several weapons for Wonder to match various personas? You do have to have several different weapons. They all will be linked with at least their levels and stuff, but you do have to build several different weapons or have several different weapons. God dang, this thing is tanky. Yeah. Do you think the banner lineup might change down the road after Joker? Yeah, I do think so. Now I understand why people was doing Mesa for this. Because the first time I did Mesa for this was like, I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And I just shrugged it off. But Jesus. I understand now. Like, gosh. Why is it like this though? Like, holy moly. I understand it now. Bro, I don't even know. I don't even know if we can beat this in time. I genuinely don't think we can. I'm gonna just be so real. These mugs are eating this. stamina overcap? No. Is there a sweep for farming? No. I kind of wish there was a sweep for farming. Yes, it is Glocks. We got 15 minutes. Actually, we might be able to kill it. Annoying, I swear. I don't know why, but Phantom Thieves not existing depresses me so much. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not their story anymore. Like, this isn't their story, so like, it was bound to be that way. I'm just kind of glad that they kind of exist to an extent. That's crazy. 20 minutes to wail on a boss. I swear, right? Is there a franchise I'd want to collab with P5X? Egoborg, I'm not gonna answer that question because that might be spoilers. There's some ideas, but I would like Metaphor. I know Metaphor would be weird to like do in here, but I would like Metaphor characters in here. It'd be cool. It'd be dope at least, I'd say. I'm waiting on my brother to finish Metaphor so that I can borrow his copy, because then I need to finish Metaphor myself as well. Yeah, they would be really weird in here, like, because they can do a lot of different stuff. It would be weird, but like, oh yeah, no, we beat this. It's not bad. Hold on. I don't mind summoning on Hulkenberg. Yeah, honestly, I literally, in Metaphor, I'm like at the very, very beginning. So I beat Zorba and then was just a little bit more in front of that. And it's mainly because I sat there and I like over farmed to death. And so I didn't get any further than that. I was like, okay, we're gonna stop here. And I just never went back to it. I had no time for it. I got to get back on it though, because it's definitely one of the few games I really do want to finish. Jeez, 203 mil first one for Aki. Jeez. What's up, Goat? Hey, what's good, 6 pound? Persona 5 dancing collab. I would like the outfits to get in here, because they like, what's it called? They do like do summons for outfits and stuff like that, or sell outfits too. I want that. I would like the dancing outfits. They're really cool. Mink. That's the end of the fight, right? Why are you still going? Oh wait, no, I keep forgetting we have to kill her now. I was like, why are you still here? Why are you alive? Troll's Awakening was chilling. Goosebumps. It was pretty cool. Didn't they say they won't rule out Persona 1 and 2 for a collab? I mean, yeah, they're not ruling it out, but at the end of the day, it's not their final decision. And they knocked down Akihiko, so I couldn't even use him for that fight or for that hit. Stroll's best of friend though. He seemed like a cool dude. I can't wait to like actually get to like do the social links in that game a lot more. Bro, if you freeze Aki one more time, leave him alone. Holy crap. My poor man's getting absolutely just destroyed. Let him go. Let him be. Oh no. He's actually getting cooked due to RNG. This is crazy. Yeah, no, I see why people use Mesa in them for this, because this is crazy. This is insanity, bro. Like, I'm popping off Mesa next time. Like, normally I'm the person who runs Mesa no matter what, but I genuinely wanted to run Akihiko just because, hey, he's cool. I wanted to try him real quick. But nah. Nah. The fact that they keep knocking him too is so crazy. Stop knocking my character. Get up. Yeah, so you get nothing out of doing it, really. It's just mainly your own challenge type deal. I mean, there's some small things that you get for what is it called, for achievements in doing here. So you get gems, you get some small items and stuff, but you don't get anything too crazy out of this. No, you get gems to summon and stuff. It depends on the achievements that you what is it called, that you complete. Like, you get stuff, but majority of it is just for the fun of it. How do I read a story since it's not translated? Either I sit there and read the story once it gets translated, because like we have a translator thing, or either I wait for unnamed rando to post a video. He normally translates the whole story on his channel, and he'll just have it there so we can actually read it afterwards. So like, if I don't read it at the beginning of the update, what I do is I finish the palace, then I go back onto his channel and read it. On global, I'll probably be just running through majority of the stuff too, to be honest, because I already know all the story at that point. Well, earphone, I'm sorry, not all of us can just read it like you, bro. We're not built like that, bro. We ain't built different. All right, cool. Yeah, resetting the tree doesn't cost anything. I do need to get this soon. I want to clear it out anyways. No, you cannot. You cannot do that. Hey, Glocks. No. We'll check out Kazumi soon. Oh no, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Wait, Glocks. We can talk about this. We can talk about this, Glocks, I swear. Please, let me explain. No, let me see her. No, I don't think you need to see her. In fact, I think... Second multi! 50 second multi! Holy crap! 50 second multi, baby! I tell people all the time, my account is only stacked because I'm lucky. My account is only stacked because I'm freaking lucky. Hold on. Look, let's just make sure, right? Let's make sure. Make sure I'm not capping. Look at that. 5-star, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's one multi right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just like that. I'm just like that. Like we're just like that. We're just different. Let's go. Oh my god, brother. Nah, bro. I can't make it up. I just genuinely can't make it up. That's the worst part. People be like, ain't no way you got all these A6s and you don't spin like that. I'm like, fam, I don't do that. I don't care to. Holy crap, bro. That just made my day. Let me see, am I close to pity on this? Okay, no, I did get a 5-star recently. Well, let's just do my singles because I don't really care to do multis for standard summons. Now, I know someone asked me, what's it called? Well, firstly, let's do this. Let's get another version of this weapon. Are rerolls a good idea on the global release? Yes, I would say rerolling is a good idea. I will have a reroll guide out probably day 1, or at least I will try. A Joker build guide should be out that day as well, or either day 2. I'm not sure if the person who was asking about what is it called, the ranking mode, is still here, but I'm gonna go ahead and show off the ranking mode because to show you guys, this game really isn't heavily meta. It just depends on like what you want to do. So hold on, I think it's this one, right? Yeah, I always get them confused sometimes. So you have the ranking mode, right? These are the prices, like the rewards for hitting that certain percentage, right? You guys see 250. That's for 8th star. The highest one you can get into is 8th star. Most free-to-plays divvy between 7 and 8 or 6 and 7, right? So 250, right? 250, 250, 250. 225. Free-to-plays are usually in number 6 and 7. So no matter what, you're getting the max amount of gem. There's no real competitiveness to this other than I'm in the top rank. I get a fancy little badge that has a bunch of stars that I get to keep, by the way, only for an update, and then it goes away. So if I don't hit number 1 the next time, I don't get that fancy little frame anymore. Like, I don't get this fancy badge, right? Like, yeah, and most of the free-to-plays we know, like I know Chills, for example, he's in 7 and 8. I think he just got the 8. Yeah, so at most you're getting 250 gems out of it. That's it. You get some persona coins, which is nice because the higher you go up, you do get more persona coins. But as Earphone just said, most free-to-plays that he knows, and even some free-to-plays I know, they divvy between 7, 8. So no matter what, you're getting 600 minimum. And then if you're an 8, 750. And every persona costs about 200 to 500 of those coins, or like 300 to 500 of those coins. So like the big boy personas, really. So you're always going to get a persona out of it. You're not losing out on anything. You're really not missing out on anything. It's literally all bragging rights. Well, now I do have to grind a card set for him. I was trying to wait on grinding card sets until I got his weapon. So now we actually do have to grind a card set for him. This kind of sucks, but like, I mean, expect it. I don't even know why Throne is in this. Like, get out of here. You know the thing? I know what I need for him. Red Harf told me. I was talking to Red Harf this morning. Focus all on crit damage. So really for main stats, you need damage bonus, crit damage, attack percent. How much energy do you have for your daily life? Like, are you talking about the energy cans? Like the green ones? I have a lot of them mugs. I don't ever use them all. I just use usually every now and again I'll use 5 so then I don't overcap. See what we got here. We got here. Yeah, energy cans. I have too many of the mugs. I hope I can get more of them though. Like more of them though, because I do want to like use them all at one time. I used a ton already. But I'm guessing you need a damage bonus for moon. Yes, you need damage bonus for the moon. It's damage bonus, crit damage, and attack. Crit rate, you need to aim for substats, I think. Triple digits, yes? No, I'm in double digits for my digits. Whatever. Didn't even say that for a second. But yeah, I'm in double digits. I would have been triple digits if I didn't use my last like 50 cans. Because I know at one point I used like 50, 60 cans and just kind of burned through them all. Heck, I'm gonna try and get as much crit damage as possible. I'm not even worried about crit rate because I'm trying to get as much crit damage and pin and stuff like that. Just from what is it called? From Anj. Doing a video on what new players should primarily focus on when using. Yes, I will be doing that. All of my videos that are currently out for the global audience currently, that's in that little playlist. I'm going to be doing an updated version of them as the second global drops. You guys are most likely getting a reroll guide and you should be getting a Joker build guide ASAP, right? As well as probably like a day one video, but I'm gonna do those first and then I'll stream that day. And then what will end up happening is, well, I'll stream that day as long as I'm not busy. I hope I'm not busy. And then after that, the rest of my things will be like day 2 of global, another what's it called? Another guide or 2 will happen that day as well. Because I want to make sure at all costs, y'all are getting a bunch of guides. Guides are dropping immediately. Y'all are going to have, of course, the ones I've already done, they're still relevant. But I want to do an updated one that are going to have a couple more teams, couple more tips, stuff like that. So you guys will have more than that to watch on the release day. Akihiko S plus tier in my opinion. From what I've been seeing him do to freaking enemies, I'd say yes. I'd say S plus tier. Like, Earphone, I don't know if what's it called? Chills told you, but he had 2 cards on Akihiko, right? Just the HP card and I think a crit damage card, right? No universe card, was missing the 2 other cards, right? He paired it with my Ange. Man did a mil or like 1.1 mil to 1 mil on every mob inside the guild boss, just straight up. All of them was hit with like 1 mil to 1.5 mil. And he had only 2 cards attached, like 2 cards attached to his Akihiko. I was sitting here, I'm like, I don't know how this character is hitting this hard. You don't even have a full card set and you're hitting like this. That's insanity. But yeah, I'll have more, what's it called, more little guides coming out very soon, and it's going to be like on the day of P5X, because at that point in time people are going to be around a lot more. Hopefully I'll be able to stream that day, and we'll have a lot going on, so y'all will have videos to watch. I'll have some pre-uploaded. It'll be crazy, and if I can stream that day, that'd be great, because then at that point in time it's just going to be questions upon questions, which I have no problem with answering. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. To be frank, he did use my Ange. Yeah, I was trying to see if I wanted him to use my Ange just to see like how Akihiko hit with Ange, and it was way more than I expected. Way more than I expected. Okay, so we got that done. I still need to do the side story there. Oh nah. All right, Glocks, I'll see you later, bro. I promise she'll be built soon. I swear. I'll have that last one up. I promise. Homie trying to kill me. Oh no. Man said, don't make that mistake again. Don't let me see it again. Boom, 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 boom. I'm actually going to end off the stream probably at like 1, maybe 1:30. Is it worth maxing out the hideout? I say yes. You get a lot of stuff for it. I tried to max it out to the best of my capabilities, and then what's it called? I just buy from the shop afterwards, because it's a ton of materials you can get out of there. It seems to progress really slow. It progresses really slow if you're not like doing above and beyond. Like if you're not making your characters 100 gear rating, stuff like that, if you can't really do that quick, then it progresses really slow. If you're doing absolutely above and beyond with all your characters, it gets up quick. It gets up really quick. I think I'm almost at 60 now. I think I'm at 58, almost 59, or halfway to 59, and then I'll be at 60 soon. Oh yeah, and then what's it called? Earphone. I then decided that I might just not pull from Makoto either. Will you make a guide on the hideout? Yes, I will. I know I made one, but I'll remake one, definitely. I'm probably skipping everyone until Cord in S Closer, because S Closer did kind of survive for a while. Plus, not to mention the AoE damage is actually nice. And you should have our whole team, because our whole team is based on HP anyways. So it'll be an easy team to have a good clear. What's good, Senna? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, no, I genuinely might just skip everybody, to be honest. Skip everyone, go for like A1 cord. That's it. Get our weapon. And then get ready for closer. Get that. Skip S Moko. Skip everyone until like Futaba drops. Get Futaba. It's gonna be a lot of skipping on my global account. Unless like the channel does really well and like people really want to see me summon type stuff, I'll probably just like try to skip as many banners as possible, to be honest. I just don't think it's going to be worth. Oh my gosh. There's just certain songs that are just like, or certain OSTs that are just straight up bangers. P3, P5, P4, all of them will have a freaking, just have bangers. It doesn't matter. Even P1 and 2, like, will you be free to play on global? Yes. Well, majority, yes. I'll try to probably get battle passes, but that's it. What's your rec on going for 50-50 or 100? I say early in doing, like, seeing 100 is not there currently. Even if it was in play, I would say early in do 50-50 anyways, because losing your 50-50 is kind of a W anyways, because that's a 5-star that you need, meaning you can easily get standard summons by getting up that 5-star, and then winning it is a dub because then you won. And it also has lower pity but higher rates, so I would rather take the 80. That's just me. I'm refreshing what is it called, re-rolling to get Joker and his weapon. I'm gonna try and re-roll to get, heck, I might not even go for the weapon, or either I might just summon on weapon, but I definitely want to re-roll for Joker at least. I'm considering re-rolling. Is the tutorial something that's skippable? You can skip some of the cutscenes, but you do have to go through the tutorial, unfortunately. Have you completed Tartarus's highest difficulty? No, not yet. I'm actually behind on Tartarus by a lot. To be honest, yeah, you're kind of safe as long as you don't get Skull. That's literally how it is. As long as you just don't get Skull, you're kind of good. And the thing is, Skull isn't bad currently on CN because Anj exists, but like he's still not wanted. He's still not wanted. I think over here we're really like praying we don't get Morgana or Skull. Like, especially for standard characters, we're like, don't give us Riddle, don't give us Morgana, don't give us Skull. We don't want that. We good. Yeah, the setup's just too long. If the character's good, 9 to 10 you want their 5-star weapon. You can skip it at some times, like where it's just not needed. It just depends on like what the weapon really does give. As for character duplicates, you don't need character duplicates at all in this game. You don't need them. You just genuinely don't. They're not needed at all. Useless pretty much. Now A1 is nice for a lot of characters. It's like an extra passive, but it's not a must-have type deal. Duplicates in this game aren't must-haves or anything like that. Bruh, I need to hit up the city and be like, Basidian, please help me out with my battle pass, please. Bro, I just like, I'd have to give him my Ko-Fi though, because YT gonna try to cook me. Said, bruh. Listen, I got it to get it right now. Like, okay. Yeah, you can buy levels if I'm right. Monthly gym pass only 21. It depends on which monthly one, the monthly that you're looking at. If you're looking at just what's it called, the regular old monthly, which is this one, that's for 30 days. Yeah, no, I think the only character that needs duplicates to fix them, you can still use them without them, but like he's not good at all too much with until you get what's it called, dupes for him, and that's Akechi. Akechi unfortunately is the white just whole thing of potential, right? Yusuke's potential isn't with his dupes. Yusuke just needs potential due to content, right? Akechi is the biggest letdown I've ever had in my life, and it hurts me so sad, like so bad to actually say that, but he's a character that genuinely has a lot of potential, but they destroyed his kit. His kit isn't good enough. It's not good until you get like A6, and I say A6 is the only way to really fix this character. It's just not worth using him. It's not worth using him, and I feel like a lot of people who play TW and KR, they will agree with me when I say that. Like, it hurts. It hurts. He's not worth using unless you have him highly duped. Like even Mesa, for example, with him not highly duped, at least there's a way to play him. Like he has a DOT set, you can use him. But with Akechi, you can't use the guy pretty much. Should I duplicate Akihiko? I mean, he's a really good unit. Like I want to get him duped. 129 rating cost. Bam, no, earphone, right? Guess what? He's 129 and his whole thing is finished. You know how angry this makes me? Like, and it's not like his cards are bad. His cards aren't bad. This is decent. Hold on. This one does need to change, actually. This one's bad, but I only kept it because of the crit damage. This one, could be better. EHR is the only reason I kept it. This one's pretty all right, but it needs to change because I don't like this flat. I don't like that flat card. I like the EHR, love the damage bonus. I don't like the flat attack. That tilted me off the edge of the earth. Change the moon one. No, that's what I was thinking. The moon one's like the one I have to change because I'm sorry. The fact that it has speed and HP flat is disgusting. Because he doesn't need the HP. He doesn't need the speed. This is actually nasty. I was sitting here, I'm like, bro, there's no way, bro. And these all upgraded into damage, bonus, and crit rate. Literally. Oh yeah, no, there's definitely a high chance Akechi's gonna get another one. So even during the farming of early palaces, mementos, you don't need a healer. Are there some sort of heal stations or something? Inside of mementos, you can just use healing stations. Go to the like safe houses, same as palaces. You can just go to the safe houses and it heals you, or you can use items. It's honestly up to you. Of course, there are going to be some fights that are going to be drawn out, so you can use a healer, but you can just go ahead and use a 4-star healer. Is Joker worth duping? In the long run, the only way to keep him like around is a little bit of dupes, or at least investing into him heavily with like what is it called, cards. But I want to say early game, it's worth duping. Heck, I'm being honest, I'm still happy I duped my man out. I don't even have his weapon fully duped. I'm happy I duped him. He's worth it for me. I enjoy using him. Yeah, like for example, earphone, he's invested into his Joker and it's A0. He still finds it worth. Like, I generally think if you put time into your Joker, right? You put a lot of time into your Joker, he's gonna be good even to today's standard. if you don't put any time into him and you don't have dupes into him, that's where he's gonna feel like, oh, he's kind of bad. Like, nah, I don't really like it. But yeah, no, if you're going for dupes, if you're actually like, even if you're not going for dupes and you just put in that like actual grind session for this character, he's still good to this day. It's mainly because we don't have any other things. Can I make a pool plan video? Yes, I can. And also, welcome to the stream, by the way. I saw you say it's your first time here. Yeah, if you're going for dupes, get A3 at minimum, please. Is power creep strong in this game? No, actually, power creep is very low. Like, of course, there's going to be people who do more damage, right? Which shows you the power, right? But I will tell you this. How power creep works in this game is you have to have the actual elements, and you need to have that said, what is it called? That same classification. So, for example, Joker. He is curse and he's AoE curse. I mean, AoE damager, right? There's no other AoE curse damager in this game. He can't be power crept until there is, right? Because there's always going to be a boss who needs him. There's always going to be a mob who needs him. There's always going to be some type of fight that genuinely needs him. So he can't be power crept right now, right? Now, if they added another cursed AoE DPS, that's where he probably will get a little bit power crept depending on who that is and how the damage just go. I think the only version of this that we have is like fire AoE Rin here and AoE on. But if you have the Annie unit, which she doesn't need to be duped, if you have the Annie unit, which is Ange, A6 on performs better than A1 or A0 Rin. So technically, even though she's a newer fire AoE DPS, On, who is a standard that you can get at day one, is better than her just because of the circumstances. Heard you say On is still a viable unit. Yes, I still use On every now and again. Every now and again, I pull her out of the like bag and be like, okay, let's have some fun. Try her. I actually think I pulled her out for at least a video recently. Will they add Mitsuru? Yes, they will. So if no one knows just yet, they are adding every last character. So let's see if I can show you guys real quick. Does answering questions correctly in school still give knowledge sets? Yes, but you don't have to have those said knowledge stats. Like, those stats are all going to be no matter if you answer right or wrong, you still get the knowledge stats out of it. So it doesn't matter. Shaker, I'll tell you this. You guys have the publisher that TW and KR have, same as CN has. That's a good thing. You should be praising that y'all have the same publisher as TW, KR, and CN. Y'all got the good ending. So y'all side, don't worry about nothing. That should be fine. Now, global is where I'm more scared because it's a new publisher. Like, it's Sega. I don't really play too many Sega games. The few Sega games I've played, they've been very shaky. Yeah, Sega is Sega. So, oh yeah. Fuka, Aegis, Kin, Koromaru, Shindro. I knew someone said Aragaki. Like, hello? Yes, he will be a playable character. I actually need to finish this up too. I know it's really expensive to finish these because I have not done them yet. But as a free to play, more characters compared to dupes is true for this game too, right? Yes. I would suggest you guys just go for more characters. There are going to be times where you probably want to go for dupes, which is perfectly fine. Just do understand that you're not going to, what is it called? There will be characters you miss if you decide to go for dupes. Don't think, oh, I went for dupes, I can then try to double down on getting all of these characters. You go for dupes, you may end up missing out on characters. Do you understand that? So like, just keep that in mind. I have to say that very explicitly because most people, they're like, oh, if I go for this dupe, I still should be able to get the next character. This game is very, very generous, but don't think it's so generous to the point that you can just go for like 2-3 dupes or even a dupe or so and then not get punished for it. You will get punished for it. So you can get those pools very quickly. Don't let it fool you. Yeah, I just showed all those characters. All those stories right there that you just saw, Karim, those are all the characters that are coming. Every last one of the Seas members are coming into the game. And am I switching to global completely? No. TW is my main account. Global will be my alt. Yeah, as a free-to-play, if you go for A1, I think you should still be good, to be honest, to like get the next few characters to some degree. A2 is where it's going to get really, really shaky, because when it comes to A2, I wouldn't even trust myself for that. Even though my alts, I got A2 for Anj on the anniversary, and the only reason I went for that on my free-to-play alt is because it was an Annie unit. You're crazy if you think I'm not going for that. Like, hello? I missed something? I completed everything. I just have an extra like turn for no reason. All right, so let's see. I know I need to get Akihiko up here. Can't believe I actually ran out of these bottles. They're saying the story Tartarus is like Memento space wise. I can agree with that to some extent. Hey, thanks, Shaker. Lori, is SOS always clearable without the newest units? Yes, it is clearable. You're not gonna score high though. Oh, wasn't sure. Oh, I did see it, KS. I'm sorry about that. Wasn't sure if it was answered. I missed it. Do you have to make a new account every time, or can you use different emails for rerolls? Or how this one works is you make your email, you don't get what you want, you go back to the launcher, press the little settings button, and you technically press delete account, but it keeps the same email. Now for Steam, I don't know how that's gonna work, because I'm not sure if you can just delete the account or something like that. It might be easier on Steam, it might be harder on Steam. For the client, it's literally, oh, I didn't get what I want, exit out the client, delete the account, go back in there, just restart. And it doesn't take too long. I think it's like 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes at longest, I feel like. But definitely like 10 to 15. Does Makoto, Yukari, and Akihiko team work, or is there a contradiction between them? Well, Makoto and Akihiko don't work together because they're both DPS. To the extent you can use them just for a fun team, sure, you can make it work, but you know, it's just gonna depend. Yeah, I can't say much about this game. I know a lot more than I should know. I will say I feel like y'all are gonna enjoy it on global launch. I feel like y'all are still gonna enjoy it, even with the 110 thing being changed. I feel like you guys are still gonna enjoy the game, very much so. Let's see. Oh, hello. I can probably re-roll this. Hold on, let me do some things real quick. Hold on. Like, I'm happy about the crit rate and crit damage. I'm mad that it went to EHR at least twice. So we're gonna re-roll this once and see what happens. All right, stream will probably have a launcher for the independent client. Yeah, probably. What should be the reroll strat? Get an early Joker? Yes, Joker should be the reroll strat. If you can get Joker and Rin, then that's perfect. Worry about the weapons later. To be honest, you don't have to get the weapons immediately. I think communication is often what kills games at launch when developers don't share info on changing things without notifying. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, no, I'm seeing them a lot as well. I feel like it's just unneeded hate. And I've watched a couple where legitimately they have some good points, but then other points just tells me they don't play gachas, or either they're just not like, what's it called? They just genuinely don't like gacha. Like, some of them just genuinely just don't like gachas. And it's understandable, but just say you don't like gachas. Like, now it's that simple. You don't have to go crazy. Who's Rin? Rin is this character. Yeah, I can agree. It's not a good Persona game in the expenses because you're comparing a gacha to a real game, right? To a console game, right? And I say real game because real games, by that I mean, like, listen, there's microtransaction, yes, but I'm talking about ones you buy. Obviously, they're putting a lot of time in this. This has a lot of time put into it. The story, heck, I've had a lot of fun reading as well, but I'm not going to call it a real game because at the end of the day, it is a gacha. It is a casino in your hand, right? I will stand on that. People can fight me about that all dang day, but the game is still a gacha. So, like, it's going to have those gacha tendencies. That's not something that a lot of people are going to like. Now, I will tell you guys, but by all means, it's still good. The story's still good. Like, I'm gonna defend that. Heck yeah, I'm gonna defend the Christ out of that. Every gacha has crazy fans. Yeah. Like, the people who are just hating on it in general, it's kind of wild to hate on it because it's really a good game, right? It's not Persona fully because, of course, it's not a Persona console game. That's just how it is. But it is a good game. It's genuinely a good game. I feel like a lot of people are just genuinely hating on it just to hate on it, and it's kind of like it's just the hype train right now, where they know it's something hype and it's gonna, of course, revolve some traffic onto channels, and so talking bad about it is gonna be a good thing at the end of the day for them. It's gonna drive people to click the video. You're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, either yeah, you agree with it, or either you're gonna be like, no, I don't agree with this. That's all. Simple as that. See, I wanted to just have this as a placeholder, but that's not gonna be a placeholder anymore because it has speed, and this one has speed too. So either way, they're both cooked. They're both cooked. All right, let's see. That's crit rate, damage bonus. That has a potential. Ooh, hello. Oh wait, no, it's terrible for the main stat. Dang, so it's only this one here for now. I'll take it for now. Let's go. I used to say this when Final Fantasy 14, not a mainline game, but an MMO. Yeah. You know, all the negativity. Yeah, that's the thing you need to do. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Hina. You're right. All my cards have that. Damn, nah, I got the bad luck. I got the bad luck route. I got the actual bad luck route there. Especially the star, yeah. My thing is, right, and this is how I take it with a grain of salt. I'm not the biggest fan of gachas, and I will agree with that because they are predatory. But I've gotten to a point where I've noticed what I look for a game is anime games, and a lot of them are in a specific area, right? So if I'm looking for a Naruto game, especially one that's like a still ongoing live service the way I want it to be live service, I'm only going to find that usually in a gacha. For example, Persona. I love Persona all day, but outside just the actual games, those are finite endings. I can only replay them so often. When I saw this, I was like, this is live service. I want to play this because I know it's going to be out for a few years. It's not me playing the same content over and over again. Yeah, it does have the same structure, right? But it's something different. That's what I like it for. People are just immediately like, nah, trash, garbage. Like, you can't like it because of this. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need you to like calm on down there and just enjoy that. At least it's a franchise, you know. At least and try to enjoy yourself, please and thank you. It's not hard to just try to enjoy yourself. Hold on, let me make sure this is the correct one for him. Wait a minute. Let's see. I think it's funny. Okay, yeah. Guess what? We have difficulty 12. It's supposed to get only 11, where difficulty 12 came from. Are you gonna do a reroll video? Do you consider rerolling necessary as a free-to-play? I mean, you technically don't have to reroll. At the end of the day, rerolling is decided on yourself. I personally am gonna reroll. So, and it's gonna be rerolling for Joker and Rin. He has a new one. Yeah, I was like, hold on. I'm trying to remember. Like, I'm looking at the pictures. That's why. Oh, it's this one. It looks similar. That's what it was. That is terrible. You know what? Screw it. We'll just have to take it. Like that last one was terrible though. I'm sorry. Like, ugh. Disgusting. Have you also been playing since release? Yes, I have. My thing is, right, Lori, with the whole P6 thing, right? P6 itself, you gotta think. And this is why I find it crazy that people are complaining that P5X is existing, right? P5X is being used for the funds. The funds are literally getting used by the company to make the next thing you're looking for. Any newer games, right? Any remakes, anything that is like, what's it called? That you genuinely want this game to be, they're trying to make those. Oh wait, he was asking you. My bad, bro. But yeah, they are trying to make those games with at least the funds that they get from this game. It's kind of wild seeing people actually complain. I can't lie to you. It's baffling seeing people complain. Throw the ball to me. Well, the patch length is 3 weeks now. It used to be every 2 weeks. And you get usually, I want to say, the lowest we've gotten was 4K gems, which is still 3 multis, if I'm correct, or 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. And then the normal amount of gems that we usually get is like 7 through 9K or 8 through 10K. I want to say for a, like, if you wanted a wider range, the most gyms that we usually get every patch is like 7 through 10k. Yeah, if it's something a little bit, sometimes 11k can happen. If it's a big update, like story, it can range anywhere from 7k or like 8k minimum, around like 12k out of nowhere, 12k, 13k out of nowhere. Like, I want to say the updates that we've been having recently, they have said, oh yeah, we're going to increase rewards, by the way, and they have done that. They also have, like, every update has been really good on gyms recently, so I don't complain. Show me Yoshitsune build. All right, I can change them. I think, what is it called? Correct me if I'm wrong, Earphone, but does Akihiko use all 3 of his skills? Because I think Akihiko does use pretty much all 3 of his skills. I was using them yesterday. That allowed me to get like the big boy damage was all 3. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3 skill cycle. Yeah. Lesser, I'm gonna tell you this right now. The packs are not changed. They're not changed in the global version by the looks of it, and they're not changed here. Like, they're good prices. They should be good prices. Because even over here, the prices are like really easy for at least actually buying things, fam. It's cheap. So we get about 100, 120 pulls per month, so we can get 1 to 2 characters per month, pretty much. If you're saving, yeah. If you're saving, you should be good. Like, if you're saving, you should be fine. There shouldn't be any, what is it called? There shouldn't be any problems. Hey, the jocks actually posted the what is it called? Yukari guide. Good. That means he's like hardcore working on it right now. Can't even play global version because of storage. I'll probably end up deleting KR. Maybe I'll like give the what is it called, my KR guild to one of my friends, and then I'll probably end up deleting KR because I do want to make sure I have space. I have enough space currently on my PC to put it on there anyways, but I just want to make sure not. Yeah, they won't get power crept in this game. They don't get power crept in this game. But getting the supports are definitely still important. They're still more of an important thing. But like DPS don't usually get power crept like that unless they start what's it called? Unless there's a same DPS with the exact same classification and element. You're always going to use different DPS all the time. It's not going to hurt you. Now I want to see something real quick. Yeah, those are like at least in Windbass. Windbass is nice. Cord is like at this point is still really good, but like it's weird. You want to solo it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it myself real quick. I just want to try myself real fast. Yeah, don't worry. I'm only just doing this just to like try something real quick. bum bum ba-dum bum ba-da-da-dum. All right, so let's change our personas around real quick. How many teams do you need for in-game? 2. Don't worry, earphone. I already knew which one I was going for. Where did Cert go anyways? Where did he go again? Praying all P3 has what you call it? See, I knew the Cert thing in the what is it called, DO one, but thank you for telling me the Thor one. The Thor one I actually did need to know. I like Turbo, Wonder, Turbo. Got it. I'm finna try this out real quick, and then yeah, we're gonna go from there. Uh-oh, phone is dying. All right, let me make sure I have my stream chat up on my computer. Yeah, Reverse 1999. I remember when I was playing that. Oh no, he's faster. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no. He's faster than Wonder. No. Oh no. I want to use the Yukari S1 on little ones. Thank you. Oh no, he's faster than one. Oh no. Too slow, kid. Hold on, bro. I might genuinely just have to use a 4-star because I don't want to use this one anyways. Hold on, let's see if I got a crit damage 4-star. Damage bonus. No. Dang, this is the only one I can do. But, or wait, where did it go? Bet you guys don't know my favorite freaking OST, obviously. Bro, I'm getting gypped by these cards. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but we'll take it. Huge defense, honestly. Are you from USA Blade? Yes, I am. Jeez. Back was saying death for a second. We love Wonder, our slow king. As the XP bombs, I mean, like, yeah, you can use them. It's fine to do so. I just always forget to because I usually have a bunch of things. So Wonder needs to be faster than Yukari. You're kidding me, right? So for once we have to make Wonder fast. Not right now. And all right, Rebel, I'll see you later. I mean, it's not going to be hard. It's not going to be hard to make them faster, but like for once we actually have to make Wonder faster, it's crazy. Secondly, do I have Thor done yet? I don't. Hold on. We do need to actually max out our Thor now then. I have a reason to max him out, so. Is Yukari replaceable? I mean, probably not for this team, but like you can use other ones. Oh yeah, the music in this game is actually fire. I just half the time I just have it off because I'm usually listening to like my own music. And then for streams, I listen to anything Persona related. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so let's get Speedmaster 3 on you at least. Come on. There you go. All right, so wait, we have Shock Boost 4 here. Hold on. Yeah, what the heck? Why did I change that? Okay, hold on. And then I was gonna put on Speedmaster? Well, Spellmaster's here, Speedmaster's here. Okay, yeah, cool. What does Thor do in battle? Well, my good sir, hold on. Allow me to show you. It's crit damage increase pretty much. And then we also, apparently they reworked it because I don't remember it saying 3G. Quick question, for Akihiko set is the change set, right? Electric damage set. It should be the newest one that dropped. Hold on, let me help you out. It has original music and reused tracks. It's this set, Transformation. Bum, bum. What's going on, Noir? How you doing? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Wait a minute. Help me. You're lying. He's still slower than Yukari. Hold on, brother. Hold on. 119. How fast is homie? Oh my lord. Yukari's too fast. I have to nerf my Yukari. I have to nerf my Yukari. You're kidding me. No. Oh, jeez. Ultimate Personas? I don't think they're going to do it for a hot minute. I still don't think they're going to do it for a hot minute. Does our man Wonder have a girl? All the girls, apparently. He doesn't have a canon one just yet. Or at least I don't think so yet. I don't think he has one yet. I actually have to like nerf my Yukari. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of one of these because at least I know for a fact these aren't the one that I was just using. Let's do this here, and then let me go find my Yukari one that I just had, because I took it off and I don't know which one was which. So we got crit rate, damage bonus, healing effect. I don't think it was you, but I'm gonna lock you anyways. Can't wait to use mods in this game. Oh, nah. Let's see. There's that one. I don't think. Okay, and the other one was already there. Okay, cool. Cool. I have to nerf her. That is crazy. You're lying. Is she still faster? Oh my god, she's still faster. She's still faster. Oh, I'm about to freaking crash out. You're lying. Oh, this is so much pain. I hate having the speed tune wonder, bro. Like, speed tuning characters, that doesn't hurt me too much. Speed tuning wonder makes me cry. I won't even lie to you. I genuinely don't like speed tuning wonder. I don't like speed tuning wonder. Thing is, why not? Who cares? I don't have many of these either. I'll make one more. Jeez, yeah, I'll make one more. If we don't get it from this one, then it is what it is. End of a Persona game? Ooh, that's hard. That's hard to actually say. I actually don't know. I'm always a person for experimenting when it comes down to Personas. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with it for now, unfortunately. I'll have to speed tune more, I think, later, because I just genuinely don't think I have what's it called, anything available. Like, this here needs to go too, but like, in all of these, every last one of these have a stinking what you call it, if y'all are talking about mods for this game, I'm telling you, you will get banned immediately. Especially if you're talking about mods that actually like edit the game, not like skin mods. I mean like actual mods. You're gonna get banned really quick. Not to mention, this is Atlas we're talking about. Like, play with their games if you want to. I'm telling you, play with their games if you want to. You'll end up with a note. You don't get yourself cooked. They play that game, bro. I don't want to see no crying in my comment section or like in my Discord all of a sudden that Atlas then freaking hit you with the hardest fine. Like, I don't hear it. No, in chat, I don't mind y'all talking about it. I don't care about mods being talked about in the chat. I won't talk about leaks. That's the only thing I don't want talked about in my chat. Like, leaks, that's it. Other than that, do whatever you want. Let's see. All right, it's 1:15, so we got 15 minutes left. We close out. So hold on. Let me go ahead and double check what we were talking about earlier. Yeah, it was cert. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, skins, knock yourself out. But if you're talking about like actual game edits type stuff, if you're talking about game edits, you about to get cooked, bruh. Like, let's see what we got here. It's just you, earphone. I have not lagged. Does it cost stamina to enter palaces? No. I saw there was a YouTube video that says something like that, and like I immediately wanted to go off on it, because no, you do not need stamina to enter a palace. That is so lies. Anything inside of a palace is not stamina gated. Please do not say that. Like, there's been a couple YouTubers that have said like you need stamina to go into a palace. I was like, why are we lying? Why are we just outright lying? Like, at least if you're gonna say something about the game, at least make sure you saying it right, bro. And this is a playlist. Kind of one of the reasons why like I'm heavily against people kind of talking about the game to some extent, because it's like half the folks who talk about the game don't play it, and then the ones who do play it, they haven't played it long enough to actually have the right information. Like, please do some digging first. Don't just say randomness, because then it gives the game a very bad what is it called? It gives the game a very bad rap, and I genuinely don't like that. No, I've modded a game before. I've also gotten banned from multiple games. That's why I'm telling you, you will get banned swiftly. This is Atlas we're talking about. They will ban the Christ out of you. You are playing a dangerous game, my dear sir. What games? Well, this was like a while ago. Let's see. 7 Deadly Sins, Grand Cross was one in which that account got banned, but then I've also had an account that didn't get banned from, even though modding of those. Dokkan, I've had some on Sword Art Online Memory Defrag. That was one that we had. There was one for a ReZero JP game that was actually a mod there. There's like a bunch. Yeah, there's some that even ban stinking what is it called? Emulators. Translator is technically a mod too. Yes, but it's not harming the actual game, and they haven't even cared about it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Skins, they might not care about. Like skins, those type of mods and stuff like that, they won't care about. But the mods that I was talking about are ones like, oh, we're gonna do a one-shot mod, like those type of, the actual mod. Those, good luck. You gonna get banned so quick. They will waste no time. Oh yeah, DBL. Yeah, that was a mod I played with a bunch of times too. I always survived with that mod. There were people who was like, oh, I got banned. I'm like, I don't know how you got banned, unless you were just like going in PvP or something. Like, they usually don't touch people for that. Oh. I think the difference is if you modify the game, it changes numerical values. Yeah, this is detectable. Okay, so I would think this goes first, because then we get our pin, right? And then this goes next. My God, bro. He hits like a truck. Then this. And then afterwards is electric fast. Earphone, I knew I was doing, fam. I didn't want to use the assist on that, though. Oh my God. That was nearly 1 mil a piece. That was nearly 1 mil a piece. That was nearly 1 mil a piece. No. Oh nah. Oh my God, that is 1 mil a piece. 1 mil and 1.1 mil. Yeah, it is still guild boss, but still, god dang, bro. Wait, so is costume mods also very bannable? Don't know. No one's tried to mod the game really for cosmetics. Well, no dip, Earphone. I know I have A6 Anj. That's why that's the whole point of me doing this. Stop killing my vibe, bro. Files aren't actually impacted. Yeah. When it comes down to skins, like, I don't know. Though the thing is, costume mods might not be fine to some extent, because costumes in this game are, when they come out with them, they are in gacha form, which is 2 multis. So seeing that cosmetics are in gacha form, which are 2 multis in this game, they might get on people's cases about that, because then that's interrupting them making money. And it's like 2 multis worth of like 2 multis to guarantee you that cosmetic. So they may get on your cheeks for that. I don't know. I wouldn't test it. I'm not going to test it. I'd rather just get the what's it called? I'd rather just go ahead and just get the crap that I need. Like, was good, Imedo. Both of those costumes are gacha. Yeah, Atlas is not Hoyoverse. They could literally ban you for any modification. That's a thing that everyone needs to be very familiar with. Don't get it twisted. They can do it. It just depends. Depends on their mood, really. It's all up to them at the end of the day. Play offline, you won't get detected. You themselves was a good idea. I don't know, man. They said, hold on, I wonder if this works. They just got a little curious is all. I don't think this game is unclearable, right? Free to play should be able to clear. Yeah, you can clear, but like, it's not, the full story's not done. It's live service, so it's gonna take a while. Still, it's gonna take a minute. So I don't care about mods, but I'm a natural gooner. Oh nah. You know what? At least you admitted it, dog. I'll give you respect for admitting it at least. I'll give you respect for at least admitting it. Okay, cool. Dun, dun, dun. Was that the last? I think that's the last turn, right? Or is there one more turn? I'm pretty sure it says attacks left, so pretty sure that should be the last turn, unless I'm tripping. Oh, there's one more. Okay, good. We do get to do another rotation. Cool. I thought they wasn't gonna let us do another rotation. I probably should have saved my my 3 things then at that point. Oh yeah, no, they are expensive, big time. Bum, 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 bum. 200 mil. I hope we can hit it. 200 mil would be cool to hit, to be honest. Go ahead and use this here. All right, let's see. This here. And then we can go ahead and close it out pretty much. Well, I've uploaded a pool plan before. I could do another one probably on Monday or Sunday, something like that. Because I do have videos planned as well already. But like I can do another one soon. Hit it hard. Let's do it. Meek. Dude, the damage. The damage, bro. Ooh, 217. I'll take it. No, they're definitely dropping the tier list. It just hasn't been dropped yet. I do tier lists at the beginning of the month, in which some of them actually agree with my tier list as well. And I'm usually doing them for general use. So if you want at least a tier list to look at, that tier list kind of shows you where everyone is ranked at currently. Of course, tier lists when the global one comes out will be a little bit different. So I will be making a what's it called? I'll make a global tier list and I'll make sure it's specified global so you guys can actually know, hey, this is what you should be aiming for on global, depending on how it looks. Yeah. Would I make a community guild on global? Yes, I'll be making one called Gotcha Metaverse, which is the name of our Discord, in which I forgot to pin the Discord link today. Oh no, hold on, I need to get that. But Gotcha Metaverse is one of the Discords, at least the guilds I'm gonna have. If that one fills up really quick, I'll try to make another Discord as soon as possible. So then at least, or at least another guild as soon as possible. So you guys can actually be able to, like, you know, get into that one as well. Depending on how they are, I'll have designated people run the guilds and stuff like that. And we'll have them inside the guild, or at least inside the Discord. So you guys are able to, you know exactly what's going on. But hold on, let me get the link for the Discord real quick. because we are about to close out in a second. Here we go. So if you guys want to be notified on anything like revolving global type stuff, whether it's videos, whether it's different like announcements, I will be doing at the what's it called? I will be doing when global drops a lot more often. If you want to be at least known about that type of stuff, be sure to let me know and jump inside of that Discord there, in which you can interact with me. Usually I'm inside of the lobby little server chats. Sometimes my friends are in there. We get a little rowdy, so it might get loud. Sometimes you might want to turn us down. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Are there redeem codes in this game? Yes, there are redeem codes, but they are limited to the patch. So if you don't get them for that patch, then you're out of luck. Do 4 stars also have 5-star weapons? Yes, 4 stars also have 5-star weapons. Yeah, I already put the code in for this update. Yeah, 4 stars have 5-star weapons, see, currently, in which do also different things as well. Can I send it to you? Yeah, I can send it to you in a second, because we're about to end it out. I'll be inside of the lobby chat, so you can just hop in if you want. And then, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it out for the day. Thank y'all all for stopping by. It was actually really fun. I was not expecting that, to actually have so many people show up, especially like at the most random time that I ended up doing this one. But I'll probably continue playing this inside of the actual thing as well. But jump into the Discord. I'll be chilling. And until next time, everybody, peace. Oh, it was a short stream. Yeah, no, this one, I said it was a short stream, and then we freaking did like 2 hours. Like, hello, almost 3 hours. I meant to do only like an hour and a half. Thank you. I learned quite a bit. Hey, no problem. I'll definitely keep up the good work. Who knows? I might be working on the build guide when y'all jump in. Who knows? Because I'm usually doing stuff on Photoshop as well. But thank y'all for coming out. Peace, folks.